Hello. Hold on. I don't know if I am live. I think I am live. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys, welcome to the state of Avatar Legends. Alex Wong, thank you for being here. Bodak, the creator. What is going on? Odd Squad Fanatic. We got SSJ Group. We got Lauren Toots and Benny the Hooker. What's going on? The Arkham Spider. What is going on? Bodak. Oh, it's the first live for Bodak. Everybody in the chat, everybody give them some Antoine hearts. If you have a membership, give them the Antoine hearts. If not, give them some regular hearts in the chat. Hold on, I'm about to hook you up with some Antoine hearts right now. Actually, you know what? Let me hook you up with some Angs. These Angs are for you, Bodak, for your first live stream. Hope we can. Sucks that your first live stream is on the month that we have like absolutely no news for Avatar, which is like terrible. Antoine back at it again with some more Avatar content. You bet your bottom dollar, Alex, because I don't have any work right now. So the thing about being self-employed is that sometimes, occasionally, there are like weeks, sometimes 2 weeks, where you have no job, or you don't have any like current active gigs, which is happening right now, which is why I am more active on the YouTubes. Ooh, why is the quality of the stream so low? Is that just me on my end? Yeah, the quality of the stream looks like it's dropping to 360 for some reason. Hopefully that fixes itself, because that ain't cute. That ain't cute. But yeah, so the reason why I've been a little bit more active on YouTube is because I got the time to be back on YouTube. So I do have some more videos coming out. This following Monday, I have a cool video about what if Korra learned bloodbending in book 1, which I think it'll be a fun video for you guys. I also want to do a little bit more what ifs. I think those can be kind of fun if we have more what if videos. I know that was very popular back in the day when I started doing Star Wars videos. I remember people asking when I was doing versus videos for Star Wars. People were always asking like, "Oh, what if you do what ifs like Star Wars Theory does, or all these other Star Wars channels at the time that were doing what ifs?" And I was like, "Oh no, I think I'm just gonna stick with my versus videos." But you know what? I'm gonna try anything now. So yeah, we're gonna be doing some what ifs. How's it going, SSJ? It's going good for me, except for the fact that I don't really have work right now. That part sucks. But it's good for YouTube, because then I can focus a little bit more on YouTube. Lauren says, "I love your thumbnails for Avatar news. I've come to love your thumbnails for Avatar news. Insert Avatar character on top of suit." By the way, 3 points to whoever can identify the thumbnail character for this week, because it's kind of possibly my favorite antagonist in all of Avatar. Hey, what's going on, P? What's going on, Deram? I have the biggest crush on you. Oh, Bodak. I really appreciate that. You know, every time someone says they have a crush on me, I like immediately text my girlfriend, and I'm like, hey, guess what? Guess who said I was cute? Guess who said I was cute? Hey, everybody, let's give some hearts in the chat or anything. Like, give some sort of emoji in the chat for Kin Fam for being a member for 19 months. Thank you for the 19 months support on the channel, everybody. I want to see the love for Kin Fam in the chat, please. My goodness. Thank you for that continued support. I think you are possibly the longest running member, which I need to do a better job. I don't like a member for 19 months for streams and polls. I don't do enough streams. Like I should do more private streams and more polls for Ooh, now I am doing videos a little bit more, and now I'm doing like what if videos. Maybe I'll have more exclusive member polls for what video I'll do next, because right now I'm trying to be really, really into like the YouTube algorithm and looking at all my stats and stuff like that. So over the next month, I probably am only going to be doing videos that I feel like will do well in the YouTube algorithm. But after that, like if I can do like 2 videos a week, for instance, I think that second video should be like a member's choice kind of video. Like I used to do in the past. I used to do that in the past when I was like really frequent on YouTube, like in 2020, 2021. Oh wait, hold on. I'm finally starting. Oh wait. The Arkham Spider says I'm finally starting the Kyoshi books. I'm not too far into it, but I'm excited to start once I find the time. Awesome. You should really enjoy it. If you're having a hard time reading it, I would suggest doing the audiobook as well. I'm not a personal fan of the voice actress they got for the Kyoshi novels, but it's still like an okay audiobook though, you know. Yeah, the novels are great. The favorite villain fight in the novels for me, yes, they actually just Avatar Generations, the video game, the little mobile game they came out with, now depicts that fight scene somewhat. Like not like, you know, like for real they show it. Like you can't like do it, but they definitely allude to that fight scene. It's definitely my favorite fight scene like ever in Avatar. Hope you enjoyed the novels. They are fantastic. Also, don't forget Dawn of Yang Chin once you get to her. Oh, yeah, Lauren, 210, also agrees. Yeah, definitely read the novels. I've said this on the channel several times already. I'm not as much of a fan as Yang Chin. Actually, I wouldn't say I'm a fan of the Yang Chin books quite at all. I actually try to reread them via Airspeed Prime, which is another YouTuber. You guys should definitely check him out, Airspeed Prime. He did a whole like an analysis of the book, and I was like, hey, let me give it another chance via his discussion. And I got to like chapter 7 of his like analysis, and I still was not really, I was like, nah, I think this book is just not for me. Jinju, hey, Callum got it right. I don't have anything to give to you, Callum, but Callum got it right, and Callum is now my favorite person. Here, I'm gonna give you some beautiful emojis for getting that right. Let's give you some Lin Beifong emojis up in the chat, just for that. Let's go. Which thumbnail? The thumbnail for this video that we're on right now. Your favorite antagonist must be Jinzu. Bossy knows me too well. Hey, what's going on, Dreaded Patrick? How you doing? Thank you, Benny and Bossy, for giving the loves to Kin Fam. Thank you so much. Nice supporting the channel. Yeah, I've heard Lauren 10. I'm starving for more Avatar lore, so definitely we'll be getting the novels soon. Oh, and not just the novels. You should also look into getting the role-playing game, which I haven't even gone through myself. Like I was starting to do series of videos that like talked about every piece of new lore from like the Roku era, from the Kyoshi era, and all that kind of stuff. But I stopped because I got busy, and also the videos weren't doing as well as I would have liked them to. But maybe I can go back to them and maybe like finesse it in a way where I can make it a little bit more interesting. But yes, also read the campaign guide for Avatar Legends. Like that's a good one to get more lore if you're hungry for lore. Next one, do you think we'll eventually see colorful firebending used in a fight scene? That'd be great, because Dragonfire, maybe we could see that in the new Zuko movie, because we saw it once. And we saw it twice. We saw it once in the show when the dragons did it, when Ron and Shaw did it. And then we saw it again in the I think the Promise comic. Did he do it in the Promise comic, or did he do it in the He definitely didn't do it in The Search. I think it was The Promise. I think it was The Promise comic where he did the Dragonfire. It's like, come on now. I love audiobooks, says Arkham Spider, especially since I lose focus so easily. Oh yeah, so definitely it's on Audible. Audible or Kobo, Apple Books, Google Play. Like, definitely like hit up the audiobook for the Kyoshi novels. That definitely is a choice. Antoine, do you think of hey, what's going on, Elite? All right, so let's talk about the news that basically we didn't have all month. So basically, we have two news items, which really are not news items. The first one being that Avatar Kyoshi is a source of tough love, according to the actress in the show, which is like, duh. Like, that just seems like such a duh story to me. It's like, yeah, we already knew that. We already know Kyoshi is tough love for. But I mean, what we can talk about is that this is happening in book 1, and where do we think this would end up happening? I would say that it's probably going to happen during the Kyoshi arc. So when we're with the Kyoshi warriors. But I just don't see in what fashion, what lesson Kyoshi can impart to Avatar in the context of book 1. So I'm gonna leave that question to you guys in the chat, and then we'll have the discussion. What in the world do you think? What plot line that we know exists in book 1 in the original animated series? What plot line where would Kyoshi insert herself in, where she's like, "Aang, you need some tough love"? Like, I totally get it for book 3 when he needs to, decide if he's gonna kill Ozai or not. But in the context of book 1, like, what major conflict is Aang going through where he needs to have Kyoshi be like, "Hey, toughen up, kid"? Like, I don't know. And also, I hope that they actualize Kyoshi in the live action series so that she's not just saying like, "Be mean" or "kill people," but like, her tough love is a little bit more nuanced than that. That's more about, being strong for the people that he needs to defend, less so about like just being, aggressive, for being aggressive sake. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. But I want to hear from you guys in the comments. Like, what do you think? In what context do you think Kyoshi in book 1 would give tough love to Avatar Aang? Because I'm not really seeing it. Do you know when the Netflix show is coming out? We have no idea when the Netflix show is coming out. I heard rumor from some sources that it's being pushed back all the way until autumn, because originally it was thought to be that it was coming out in the summer, but it's actually being pushed back to autumn right now. And the reason for that is 2 reasons. One, they're really taking their time with it. They're really trying to make this one of their like top bill shows, like up there with Stranger Things. So they're really taking their time with the visual effects, which I think is very important because it's very hard to do bending effects, particularly with elements like water and fire. Fire, I think, is a little bit easier, but water in particular is very hard to get right. And the first book is about water, so you definitely have to get that right. Also, on top of that, the reason why it's getting pushed back is because of the writer's strike. So if you guys are not aware, last month the writer's strike started. So the WGA, which stands for the Writers Guild of America, went on strike so that they can get better pay for wages on shows. They're trying to fight against some of the AI writing that's coming up now, and a few other items and things like residuals for streaming services and the like. So what a lot of the studios are doing now is that they're trying to make the things that they have in the can but haven't released yet stretch out a little bit longer. So it seems like they're trying to make Avatar stretch so that when the writer's strike eventually ends, they won't be hurt for like the momentum that's going to create. So right now, the rumor is that it might be coming out in autumn or later this year versus coming out in the summer, which was the original rumor time that the show was going to come out. What happened to the Nickelodeon event? What Nickelodeon event? Wait, what Nickelodeon event? What are you talking about, Vibe? Also, what's going on, Vibe AMV? How you doing? Azula's blue flames isn't something that we see when we're first introduced to colorful firebending. By colorful firebending, I thought you were talking about the dragon fire. The dragon fire from Ron and Shaw, where it was like pink, purple, yellow, orange, white. Like, it was all the versions of fire. But if you're talking about something else, let me know. I'm not sure if that's what you mean, SSJ. The Storm episode, maybe? Oh, the Storm episode. Oh, okay. Actually, you know what, Alex? I can see Kyoshi giving some tough love in the Storm episode. Good point, dude. A good point on that one, because I didn't think about that. But yeah, because, Aang kind of runs away to the cave. It could be that you could have a moment with Kyoshi, like, maybe instead of it being a moment with Katara. But I think it's more important if his moments with Katara, because I think Katara being there for him helps with their relationship, not just their romantic relationship, but like just their platonic friendship. For her to be the one that gets him out of that, or it could be a combo of Kyoshi and Katara helping Aang in the context of the Storm episode. But yeah, the Storm. I really could see that when he runs away to the cave. I can see Kyoshi like manifesting herself and being like, "Yo, chump! Like, what are you doing? Like, why did you run away from your responsibilities? You're the reason that the Airbenders, are genocided right now." I could see that happening for Kyoshi, and I think that will still be in line with Kyoshi. So she's not just like being crude and evil, but like for good reason, making Aang, a little stronger, little stronger, little bit stronger. I don't see it at all as to how Kyoshi can give Aang guidance in book 1. They better do something creative. Yeah, Theo. And also, what's going on? What's up, Theo? How you been? Yeah, like it's kind of weird. Like, how can you do that? But I think the Storm is a good idea. I think the Storm could be a place where you could do that. Spider says, I remember you came up with the idea of Sucker Punch working on an ATLA game based on how well they did on Ghost of Tsushima. This needs that. Honestly, it would make all the money. Like, I think it would make all the money if they did that. But I don't understand why Avatar does not get the investment. Avatar: The Last Airbender, Legend of Korra doesn't get the investment that like some of these other big franchises do. Because there's been like really successful Marvel video games, Star Wars. We just had Jedi Survivor that's doing very well right now. The Harry Potter game, like goddamn, like and also the magic system of Avatar just works so well. It lends itself so well to video game. Like it just worked. Like the Legend of Korra video game. I think that was so good. Like, I mean, it was like a more low budget game, but goddamn, was that good. To me at least. Like I think the fighting combos that you can do in that game was really fun. Is the divide in season 1? I could see Kyoshi popping up there, maybe. I mean, possibly. But I have a very strong feeling that the Great Divide is not going to be covered super intensively in the live action adaptation. I just have one of those feelings. I think they might make like a little joke about it. Like they might fly over it really quickly, and that's it. Yeah, the Elite X9, we've been talking about this for freaking years. Ghost of Tsushima / ATL game, like a Ghost of Tsushima styled game in the universe of Avatar: Last Airbender is just perfect. Like, think about how you can change your stances. Like, you have the moon stance, and then you have like the water stance in that game. And you can flip through those stances like just super easily. And it's definitely like different styles. Like there's one that's like you break through shields. There's one where you break through spears and you're very like fluid and like come on, Sucker Punch. Please pitch a story to Avatar Studios and have them make that video game. Like that would just kill. Yeah, the ones that those dragons Ron and Shaw were showing, and yeah, the Dragonfire. There's actually a really good video about Dragonfire, which actually I don't even think I've watched it yet. Maybe we can watch it together right now. But one of my Avatar buddies, Baby Lion Turtle, made a video about like the coolest, fire bending technique or the coolest bending technique that's never been shown like in the show, really. And that's Dragonfire. I made a video about Azula's redemption right before I heard about Azula in the Spirit Temple. Oh no, I tried it, Patrick. Hi, Antoine. Hey, what's up, Charlie Spur? How you doing, man? Hi. Although I think you were here earlier, right? Recently, I developed double vision. Have to wear an eye patch now. Thoughts on whether that's badass or not? I would say that's pretty badass. Hey, everybody, let's give some your most badass emoji for Charlie Spur and his eye patch. I don't think there's like an eye patch emoji. Let me see. Eye patch? Or like a pirate? Or are there pirate emojis? Oh, everybody, yeah. Everybody, let's give the eye emojis for Charlie in the chat. Let's give the eye emoji. Although, is there a pirate one? Hold on, let me see if there's a pirate emoji in YouTube emoji world. Pirate. Oh, there is. Okay, everybody, hit him with the pirates. Everybody, hit him with the pirates in the chat. Pirates in the chat. What is the official name of that form of firebending? Because it isn't a complete rainbow. So far, it's not official. It's just called Dragonfire. But there's no official like term for it, like in the lore. I've been good, bro, says Theo, working on some new Avatar content on my new channel. Oh, sick, Theo Brown. All right, sick. Yo, hope you're doing well. What's going on, Constrictor? How are you doing? We're doing pretty well. Not this the Avatar news though. That's kind of lame. We have no Avatar news this month. Ditch SpongeBob as their main mascot and focus on ATLA. They'll never do that though, sadly. Or invest. Are they still making SpongeBob? Are SpongeBob episodes still coming out? Like I don't really follow SpongeBob all that much. Like since I was like 12, so I don't know what's going on in the world of SpongeBob. Will you cover the new lore we got from the Burning Fuse and Crimson Sail stories in the RPG starter pack? Airspeed Prime released a video about them yesterday. Yeah, I saw that. Maybe I don't know for sure. But because I haven't really like touched the role playing game lore recently. Maybe I need to delve back into it because I was in the middle of doing the Roku era stuff. But yeah, maybe I don't know for sure. Yeah, I don't. Yeah, there's. Oh yeah, the parrot, and the pirate. Oh yeah, that. Good job, Arkham Spider. I like that one. The eye, the pirate, and the parrot. I like that a lot. That's pretty cool. I think part of it is just that Nickelodeon's not realizing what they have. Yeah, they really don't. They don't realize what they have with Avatar. I feel like SpongeBob has run its course, so they've got to move on. I think they're starting to realize this since they greenlit Avatar Studios. Yeah, I think they're starting to get that too. I'm all right. Long weekend and summer break in late June. Wait, your summer break starts in late June? What? What school do you go to? I thought summer break starts in like now. Like, isn't summer break just started like in May? Might read the comics, etc. In the meantime. Oh, nice. That's a good thing to do on your break. They created a SpongeBob franchise effectively, new shows and all. Oh, okay. See, I don't even know what's going on. All right, cool. So let's move on to the other news story we have. And it's that Netflix live action Avatar: The Last Airbender was at an event recently, like some Netflix event, and ATLA did not say like coming in June, coming in July, coming in August or whatever. He just said coming soon. Oh yeah, it was an event called Netflix Upfront 2023. Let's read the story. Netflix held its first ever Upfront today, a long-standard industry event where studios advertise their upcoming content to advertisers. It's Netflix's first because this is their first year with ads. Oh, that's right. Netflix has ads now. Has anybody started using Netflix with ads yet? I actually just canceled my Netflix today. So officially, it's going to cancel on June 11th because there's nothing I'm watching on Netflix right now. Like I finished everything that I would want to watch. We just watched Guillermo del Toro's Pinocchio, which was hella creepy, but you have to expect that from that guy. Yeah, does anybody use Netflix with ads right now? How does that work out for you guys? As part of their upfront, Netflix officially listed their live-action Avatar: The Last Airbender series as coming soon in their fall 2023 series slate highlights. However, Netflix did not announce that the show is coming in the fall. So we don't know when it's going to come out. Like they could easily say it's not coming out until 2024. But right now I hear the rumors is that it's not coming out until autumn. My best understanding of the situation is that they don't know when visual effects will be done, so they don't know when the show will be ready. As I've said before, this is honestly a good thing because it means they're not rushing it out before it's ready. Now, and another thing is that Avatar News on Twitter says that he saw like official screenshots from the show recently. And he was very excited about that. But I'm starting to like, okay, to be honest, guys, Avatar News, I'm starting to get a little bit over because he's a little bit too excited about stuff. Like he gets a little bit too excited, which is great. I think sometimes the fandoms in general sometimes dive very quickly into the negative. So it's good to see someone who's just like super, super, super stoked about it. But at the same time, when it comes to like news stories and like the hype behind it, it's like I don't know if I can get hype when your news stories are always like kind of like too excited, whatever. But let me read chat. Excited for the upcoming Avatar media. Might read the comics in the meantime. Whatever that. Since I haven't really checked out, didn't one of the Kyoshi masters show her form of firebending and her flames were shifting from yellow to white? Ooh, I don't know if that's the case. You might be talking about Heiron, who is the mentor of both Karuk and Kyoshi, but I'm not sure if that's the case. That's some new lore that they might have put in the new Avatar Generations game, but I'm not sure. Antoine, it's been a long time since I've been on the channel. What's up? What's going on, Cajun? How you been? What you been up to? Yeah, summer break starts on the summer solstice, and schools always start after the first week of September. Is that in the UK? Because I know in the States, like kids are already about to be in summer break, like in a week, or if they're not already on summer break. Because I think we start earlier now. I think kids go back to school in August in the US. It used to be. I feel like when I was a kid, we used to go back in September. Now we go back in August. I can't remember the last time I used Netflix as Constrictor. Same, man. That's why I got rid of it. Benny doesn't have a hooker. Hooker. Benny doesn't have a hooker. Benny doesn't have a subscription to Netflix. Besides watching Avatar, etc., I'll check out the live action too. I think it'll be all right. At least I think so too. I think at the very least the live action will be okay. By the way, guys, I will be doing live reactions to the TV series. So as well as having like the edited version of the reactions, I'm also gonna have a live action whatchamacallit, live reactions. But those are only gonna be for my members. Oh, that's the reason I don't have member streams anymore. It's because I don't do reactions anymore. Because I used to do reactions for Full Metal Alchemist, but I ran out of budget for that. But yeah. So that will be returning when that eventually drops. Will you upload another Avatar versus video soon? Currently, I don't have any plans right now for any Avatar versus. I do want to do them again. Like for example, I actually want to go back and do some of my older videos and like redo them to like kind of update them a little bit. Not to change the verdict, because I think a lot of them would stay the same, but like my argumentation would be like a little bit different. And now that the lore is a little bit more expanded, now that we have stuff like the Kyoshi novels and we have the role playing book, I kind of want to go through that. And also I want to figure out a way to like both be very detailed with my verses, like I usually have been in the past, but be detailed in a way that's not long winded, because I feel like some of my older videos are kind of long winded. You hope so. Wait, I hope so on what, Samira? And also, what's up, Samira? It's stated in the RPG game that Rangi can create white flames. Rangi, not Heiran. I think that's what they're referring to. Yeah, see, I need to go back through the book because I've not gone through the role playing book completely because I haven't done videos on them, and I want to make more videos on them at some point. But I gotta figure out how to make videos on them that will get people to click and watch them, so that the algorithm will take it. Because I'm trying to make videos more suitable to the YouTube algorithm rather than just videos that I want to do. US. Oh, you're in the US and you get out of school in June? What state are you in? Because in California, at least in the Los Angeles school district, kids are like, I feel like are out of school this week. It's the best and worst time to be an Avatar fan creator for real. Nah, for real. Like, but I've been telling this because I actually had a talk with some of my other Avatar YouTuber friends, saying that, yeah, well, like it's very slow right now, but when stuff pops, like once the live action comes out on Netflix, there's gonna be like too much to keep up with. And then when Avatar Studios like drops their first movie, there's gonna be way too. It's gonna be like Star Wars. It's like Star Wars back in 2014, like right before the movies came out. Like it was like everybody was like gearing up and getting ready, and then all of a sudden it's like there's just too much stuff to keep up with. So like kind of appreciate this time a little bit, because once stuff starts popping, it's gonna be popping, and it's gonna be like too much to keep up with. It's July in the UK for most students, if I recall correctly. You guys get out in July. That is crazy. Yeah, see, Benny is in Texas, and his school just got out on summer break yesterday. I don't really remember the name, but it wasn't either Kyoshi or Yangchen. Maybe I get those two switched up by accident. Wait, what are you referring to, SSJ? Is there anything you're hoping to see in the future from Avatar Studios? I know a lot of people want the Kyoshi novels adapted. I would like that too. The thing I would really like is a AAA video game, honestly. Like, I'm cool with all the other stuff. Like, obviously I want to see a new TV series. I obviously want to see the movies. But I want to see a AAA video game from Avatar. Like, that's like number one on my list. It says see a AAA video game from Avatar. You're Eastern. Oh, you're on the East Coast of the. You guys do be doing some weird stuff on the East Coast. Like some people in New York, like some of your, I know New York, they have schools that are just called PS. Like, what school do you go to? PS 101, PS 52, which stands for like public school. One, like you guys don't even have names for your schools sometimes. It's like just numbers, which is kind of funny to me. Kind of funny. But yeah, guys, this month of news was like, I'm gonna be honest, not that great. Not that great. There was no real news this last month, which is like pretty sad. But like I said, my next video that's coming out is gonna be what if Korra learned bloodbending from Katara in book 1 of Avatar. So look forward to that video. That's coming out on Monday. Is there any other videos I have like cooking up? Not any versus videos yet, but I'm still trying to figure out how I'm gonna do versus like going forward. It was the master of either Kyoshi or Yangchen that was firebending from yellow to white. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're talking about Kyoshi in that sense, because yeah, you're talking about Rangi. who was one of her mentors. But yeah, guys, is there anything else y'all want to talk about for the non-news that we got in this last month? Because it was kind of sad. We can just do like an open Q&A, you know. We can do an open Q&A of just the Avatar stuff for like maybe like 5 minutes. If you guys just want any kind of question answered. I enjoyed Korra, to be honest. Same with me. I remember this morning someone in my Discord sent me a video of this new YouTuber who put out a video about like why they think the spirits are lame in the Legend of Korra versus the original. And like basically his premise was like because Code the Face Stealer was creepy and weird, and then like in Legend of Korra, most of the spirits that we interacted with were like friendly and kind of weird. Like I'm like, what? Like just because like that's just a difference between like the personalities of the spirits. Like there's still gonna be evil spirits out there. Like not every spirit's gonna be Code the Face Stealer or fucking Father Glowworm. Like sometimes they're gonna be like just whimsical, weird, happy-go-lucky spirits. Like the one mushroom that Tenzin and his brother and sister were walking past, and then he's like, "We passed that mushroom before." He's like, "No, you haven't." Like that shit was funny. Like that's hilarious to me. Like I don't know. People who try to like trash on Korra, I feel like try too hard. Like they just like if you don't like it, then just don't like it. Like why you got to continually like trash on it? No, I don't regret watching Korra at all. I enjoy Korra very much. Like literally when I rewatched it when it came back to Netflix, I was like actively waiting to like see it. Like maybe I was wrong. Maybe like there's something here I should hate, and I didn't. Like I actively was like looking for issues with it. And I was like, no, I just like this game, or I like this show. It's just a good show to me. The mobile game depicted the Jinzu versus Kelsang fight inaccurately. No, they didn't. Kelsang is supposed to still be injured, and he was using his glider. And the rock that killed him is described as razor thin. The rock in the game is way too thick. No, why would they do that? The reason it's such a good fight scene is because the rock was so small and it cut through the air. Oh, that disappoints me. That's very funny. They actually asked me to do a sponsored video for them. I actually still might do one. They wanted me to do one on that specific update, and I just was like, I don't know if I want to do it, honestly, because the game is, yeah. I just mainlined the Kyoshi novels and the first Yangchen book. Can't wait for the next book. I'm enjoying how each avatar has to deal with the legacy, mistakes, and all of the previous avatars. Yeah, yeah, Matt, it's so good. Like they're doing a good job with the overall series, I would say, for that. If you personally could write an Avatar book, what would you do? I probably would write something about the Red Lotus, or about the second Avatar. I would do the second Avatar because I think that would be really interesting time for seeing how the culture builds around the Avatar once they're realizing that, oh snap, this freaking crazy being of a person is being reincarnated into like the next cycle, and how they deal with that, you know, or even like maybe like an anthology of like the first 3 avatars after Wan, and how like the culture around the Avatar gets built up off of that. I think that'd be a really cool anthology in the sense of like how you have like the Animatrix or Love, Death, and Robots from Netflix, or any kind of like anthology work where you can have it be very different things when you see the air avatar, the water avatar, the earth avatar, and how that's built up in the first generations of the Avatar. I think that'd be really cool. Antoine, what do you think each color of firebending signifies? Oh, I don't know about that one. I mean, orange is just very like standard. White, I would say, is like maybe like the purity of a fire. Blue could be like, you know, for heat. I don't know what the heck purple would be. Like, I think purple usually means it's like some sort of chemical it is a part of that fire, right? Whenever you see like a purple flame, if I'm not mistaken. I really enjoy book 1 and 3 of Korra. I think 2 and 4 got out of hand in some aspects, to be honest. You mean like the kaiju and the giant mech? Yeah, I wasn't really a fan of those 2 things either. That's a shame. Ruin the best fight. Yeah, that is like, how do you ruin that fight? Like, I mean, I guess I get it from like a video game standpoint because all you do is like big rock attacks in that game. But like, if it's a cutscene, what? Don't do that. I have a few matchups for you, Antoine, when you get back to vids. Unalaq versus Katara. That could be pretty good. Iroh versus Zahir. And Boomy versus Bolin. Okay, cool. Hey, what's going on, Wise Junior? Sorry, we're about to wrap up right now. We're just doing like a general Q&A. Because we didn't have a lot of news this month. This month was extremely dry for Avatar. I don't think I'm going to get the mobile game, but if they make something for computer and consoles, then maybe I definitely. If they're making a console game, I'm playing that shit. I'm playing that. I haven't even played Zelda, but imagine like Breath of the Wild, but Avatar. Yeah, that was the rumor for some game that was supposed to come out this year. I think it's called the Balance. Oh my god, I forgot the name of it. It was like the Art of Balance or the Balance of something. Balance was in the title of some. Hey, Jenna Love, what's going on? A series, but each season focuses on a different avatar, starting with the second. Yeah, exactly. Like, and you see how the culture builds up around it. Yeah, I would love that. I want an Avatar Visions like Star Wars. Yeah, similar to that. Exactly, Spider. We'll love a short story around the world. I want more on the Sun Warriors. Oh, that'd be cool too. Seeing like the off culture stuff, so like, you know, Sandbenders, the Sun Warriors. You can even see some of like the Islanders that are not northern and the northern and southern water tribes. You know, that kind of stuff is really cool to me. Orange for cheddar flavor fire, green for mint flavor fire, blue for blueberry fire, and flavored fire. That's really good. Avatar Visions would be a cool concept. I love that for Star Wars. Yeah, I agree. That would be really, really dope. According to what I found, purple flames come from metal salts like potassium or rubidium. Oh, okay, makes sense. Quest 4, thank you, Bossy. Yeah, it was called Quest for Balance. And yeah, Avatar News, who got a screenshot from that, said that it looked very similar to like, you know, Breath of the Wild, or what's the Tears of the Kingdom, I think is the new one. Hey everyone, sorry, I'm like, oh Micah, we're about to end the stream because like there was no news this month. So now we're doing kind of like an open Q&A. Avatar: The Last Airbender, The Quest for Balance. Yep, that's the one. But yeah, that is it, guys. I guess I'll see y'all on the next ones. Like I said, look forward to my video on Monday. It's going to be a what if video about, you know, what if Korra got bloodbending in book 1, which I think is very interesting. I think you guys will like it. Hopefully it does well, because I think I would like to do more what if videos. Because what I want to do is I want to do like one video that does really well in the algorithm, and then just do another video that I want to do. If that makes sense. And then have that work out. But yeah, thank you guys for being here and, you know, just talking Avatar with me, because, you know, I don't really talk about Avatar like with regular people in like real life, like just with my internet peoples. But thank you guys for being out here. Constrictor, thank you. Have a great night. Micah, sorry you came in so late. Sorry that we're ending right when you got here. But pieces be with you. Bossy, bye bye. Wise Junior, see you later. Jenna Love, loved seeing you once again. Arkham Spider, thank you for coming out. In book 1, she would be a menace with it. Oh yeah, that's part of what I talk about in the video. Like, I think it's gonna be very interesting. I hope you guys enjoy the video about Korra being a bloodbender. SSJ Group, thank you for coming out and being part of so much of the discussion today. Benny Hooker, thank you for coming out. Charlie Spur, good night. Oh, it's night for you. It's almost night for me too. It's like late afternoon, 4 o'clock right now in Los Angeles. What do you think of Ozai's form of lightning bending? Because the shade of blue is almost cyan. Oh, that's pretty. I mean, it could just mean that, you know, he's a more powerful. I believe he's the most powerful firebender and lightning bender that we've seen in the show. The people like want to deny that because of Iroh, because they like Iroh so much. Alex Wong, thank you so much for coming out. Have a great night. You guys all be well. Let me see if I'm missing you. Oh, Elite X9, thanks for coming out. Samira, thanks for coming out. There's been a few other people that I'm probably missing, but I don't see them. But yeah, thanks guys. Peace. Much love to you. Remember, be water, my friends.